another super cool astrology video, and I wanted to talk about the sun opposing the sun in synastry. What happens when they have this fiery aspect? So, when we have the sun opposing another person's sun, their ego and their identities are directly in opposition. So we're both attracted and repelled. So this is a very antagonistic placement. People really like to get after each other with this one. We have a lot in common, but at the same time, we have a lot that's different, and it's those differences that we glom onto and really just really push into each other's faces with this particular opposition. It is not a quiet placement or aspect to have. Because we see each other so clearly and we are attracted, but at the same time we're doing things and acting in ways that really make each other react. So you have to understand that we have the identities of two people, which of course entails the ego. So Mars is the part of the ego. The sun is a large part of the ego. The whole chart describes the ego structure and different parts of it. But these are the two main components, meaning the identity components. The sun is the identity component. Mars is what we want to be loved and appreciated for and applauded for and seen for what we do, the action we take. The sun is what we are, what we want to be appreciated and loved and seen for simply for being. And so when we have two people's identities that want to be loved and appreciated in a head-to-head battle, it can create some serious fireworks. So there is a level of attraction, but it's almost like that level of attraction creates more of the feelings of combat or even out and out hatred, because we can see a love-hate kind of thing with this particular opposition. This is really easy to understand. There is not much complexity to this particular aspect between two people. We're in an ego battle, period. And we can't very easily leave each other alone with this one because we like the attention that we're getting from each other. Our suns are directly shining onto each other's identities and egos, and this is very satisfying on some level. But generally, this particular opposition doesn't settle down into something that is conducive to everyday peaceful interaction between two people. You typically see this between people, like my daughter has this one with a girl at school, and these two are always at battle. They have some kind of fascination with each other, but at the same time, everything that they do pisses each other off, and they're always in some kind of texting war, and there's some kind of drama surrounding the two of them. It's ridiculous. So it creates this ongoing kind of identity or ego battle between the two people, and they don't easily want to give it up because they get used to engaging in this somewhat ego-satisfying interaction. And we don't generally want the other one to pull out of this interaction because we can get really hooked onto the kind of reactions that we're creating in the other person, and that is very affirming to our own ego or our identity. And so this one doesn't, create a lot of peace in a relationship. We can live with it if we have the suns coming into, maybe not fire and air signs, and not signs where the sun does really, really well. that can help take some of the sting out of this one, because we can, you know, the sun coming into Pisces, the sun coming into Libra, or Cancer, it doesn't generally have the, you know, the force of identity that it does in other signs. That can help, you know, if you have one of the suns in a sign where it's, at least one, where it's a little bit, you know, more weakened. But this is a fiery and dramatic aspect to have. And to watch two people really go at it is really funny with this particular opposition, because very much of the time they're accusing each other of exactly what each other one is doing. So I hope this was helpful. If it was, please subscribe to my channel. You can find me on the internet at truthandaspectastrology.com. Facebook, Instagram at Truth and Aspect Astrology, all over social media, whatever. And yes, I do private consultation. I'm mainly a relationship and intimacy astrologer. I interpret all types of charts under the sun. And I will be back super soon with more super cool videos. Bye-bye.